So I thought my last video about Xbox was going to be a controversial one, was going to fuck up everyone's day. Well, this one's not going to be any better. I'm going to go nuclear on this one.
Nuclear. It's pronounced nuclear.
Welcome to the Tops. We talk about all your topical subjects. And this one, well, this one's going to piss some people off. Mostly the mentally insane nut jobs. And my partner, who also fits in that category. So Taylor Swift released a new album as of recording last Friday. And normally I don't care. I genuinely don't give a shit. But this one, well, it's definitely life of a showgirl. I'll tell you that much. And from what I've seen on TikTok, the general consensus is that it's a pretty shitty album. Not very good, and the lyrics are dumb. But my feed is usually people hating on Twitter, usually hating on Taylor Swift. So I thought nothing of it, but then I kept seeing it, and well, I decided to do a deep dive into seeing what people actually think of this. So my opinion on Taylor Swift is that generally she is a good writer. I want to preface this to the Swifties before they attack me. She is a good writer. Blank Space is honestly one of my favorite songs by I Prevail. Again, a cover. Bad Blood by, I can't remember the name, but Here They Are Here. It's off Big Mouth, as cringe as that is. That is a good cover song. It's very sad, and it's basically what the song's about. I don't mind it. I think she has some good tunes. I don't think she's a great singer in all my opinion, but she does write some bangers. But this album has got to be the dumbest shit I've ever fucking read. And I've read my scripts. I've written scripts for videos. This is dumber than half that shit. And if you don't believe me and think I'm being dramatic, get a listen to this crap. I got to pull it up here. Did you girl boss too close to the sun? Did they catch you having too much fun? Come with me when they see us having... come with me when they see us run. They'll run. See... Fuck me, this is giving me an aneurysm reading this fucking shit. Did you girl boss too close to the sun? Did they catch you having far too much fun? Come with me when they see us. When they see us, they'll run. Something wicked this way comes. First of all, motherfucker, it was Icarus that flew too close to the sun. And second of all, this sounds like something out of the Grimm Brothers' tale. This is how it's written in old fucking English, and enough to give me, again, I just had a fucking brain aneurysm trying to fucking read this shit. And if you think again I'm still being dramatic, here is another one verbatim. I have a bad habit of missing lovers past. My brother used to call it eating out of the trash. It's never gonna last. Fucking what? I get it. It's fun to rip on exes if they've hurt you. It's always fun. It's a good meme. Lord knows I've trashed a couple of my exes. But all in all, I'm not comparing them to trash or saying eating out of the trash. Fuck off. It's not even bars, cunt. Now, I expected super fans to just say this is the greatest thing ever written. But all in all, some people on TikTok genuinely disagree. They go, it's not that great. Listen, it's not that great. Most coping videos, I think, are parody. But for the large majority of them, people say, yeah, no, it's not that great. And if you still think I'm hating on it, let me try to find it. It's about drinking brown or some shit. I'll be your father figure. I drink that brown liquor. I can make deals with the devil cause my dick's bigger. This love is pure profit. Just step into my office. I dry your eyes on my... Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That is seriously... By God, it's just smut. And honestly, I can't blame the Swifties at this point for thinking it's not that great. I've even seen some compare. So they're doing listen parties. This is what they don't do watch parties. They do listen parties. And they sit there and go, okay, track 5, a banger is coming. Here's a clip here. Here's a clip of girls sitting there waiting for a fucking banger to come, and it doesn't come.
Alright, eldest daughter, please. I'm holding out faith. Track 5.
This has to be a joke!
No, you're actually kidding.
This has to be
You're
a joke!
kidding. Why is this so bad?
Again, these bangers don't stop. She writes okay, I'd like to preface this before I go any further. I have no problem with writing about your sex life. No problem with that. The Death of Peace of Mind is one of my favorite songs by Bad Omens, and it's about fucking. No problem with that. Something about letting you go. You'd only fuck me in the dark or something. I think that's another one. I think that's Sleep Token. Again, another one of my favorite songs. But this just takes it to a whole new level where the song blatantly is called Wood, and it's just shit. It's not even quirky for the sake of being quirky. Like, Taylor Swift used to be like this quirky, yeah, I'm for women, look at me. But no one can justify this shit. Read this, get a load of this crap here. I'm going to read it verbatim. Forgive me, it sounds cocky. He amazed me and opened my eyes. Redwood tree, it ain't hard to see. His love is the key that opened my thighs. Fuck up. You're the first person to slut shame women in any album capacity, but you write this dribble? Fuck off. I expect this shit in like 50 Shades of Grey or some smut that is on like Book Talk. This is the smut I'd see on Book Talk. It's just, fuck me. And yet, people on TikTok still are clowning on this. I still find it hard to believe that people are like, yeah, no, it's shit. So I jumped onto on Reddit, and fuck me, I'm lucky I made it out alive and didn't have a brain aneurysm, or about 15 of those cunts, where people were just praising this album. It's unbelievable. Here's a woman has written this in a thread called Positive Vibes for the album. I shit you not. This is what she wrote. Now bear in mind, the lyrics I've just read, bear in mind what this poor soul, this woman sucked into a cult like Scientology has written. I absolutely love this album. I loved it on first listen, which isn't always true for me, and I find there are usually no skips. I'm sorry. She took a while to listen to the album and go, yeah, what? Actually, they're kind of bangers. She heard Wood and went, that's a banger. She had Drink Brown Liquor, My Dick is Bigger, Bars, Honey, Bars. Fuck up. Sorry, I'm getting too aggressive. I absolutely love the storytelling in Father Figure. Come on! Fuck off! The most lyricism in Eldest Daughter. The vibes in Cancel. Yeah, she wrote a whole song about Cancel where she was like upset about it. How dancey the beats are and everything. Some of them are pretty dancey. I'll give her that. I'll give her that. And just everything. My algorithm has been serving up negative discourse, and I love to hear from the positive. See? It's not. There are people. Swifties are. They're coming bad. They're realizing, wait a minute, Taylor Swift ain't all that. Wait a minute. Maybe this is controversial. Maybe it's shit. Women's. It is. I even asked my partner, who's a certified Swiftie, whatever the fuck that means, and she turned to me, unironically, when I asked her, how can you actually think of these bars? Do you think the new album's good? She goes, yeah, it's fire. And I looked at her, and I named her one bar, I'm using bar, I don't know why. I bounced up a couple lyrics, and she went, oh yeah, she's a bit, that one's not as good, but you know, like, the album is like fire. And I read off 3 more of the same ones, and she went, yeah, but it's one of her best. And I went, you just sat there and said it was shit. And she goes, yeah, but it's still a bar. That's how hypnotized these cunts are. You can be critical of things you hate. But Swifties have this thing where they can't be critical. But now they've just been, like Taylor, the keys have been opened to their eyes. They've been Taylorized. I think I could, if I sat down, I think I could write a better album in 5 weeks. If I sat down, I think I could write 5 good songs. Not perfect, but I think I can write 5 better songs than this cunt here. I think if I sat down for 5 weeks, I think I could write better shit than this. This took about, she spent a year on this, or whenever the fuck the last one come out. She spent a year on this. This is what we got. At least when Justin Bieber did, he'd come out with a song about how good someone's pussy tasted. Jesus Christ. And not only that, it's the ghoul of this bitch. Most people are also attacking her for her greed. It doesn't end here with a shitty album. It's the greed behind it. So Taylor Swift, for all she knows, she's like a video game company. She has special editions and extras and season passes. So she said there are no bonus tracks for this album. This is it. I've opened the vault. Like my legs, they're open. Like her legs, I should say, they're open. But she released then the album, which is fine. But then she released 5 other versions of this album with different covers and a cardigan. I can't remember if the vinyl come with it. But each different album has a different acoustic version of a different song. So you can listen to how her dick's bigger on guitar acoustically on one album. But the other one might be talking about brown liquor. Or you might get the acoustic version of hearing about Travis Scott's bigger dick. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me. And not only that, these albums are $20 a pop. So, like a Yu-Gi-Oh deck, like summoning the purple dragon or whatever the Yu-Gi-Oh thing is, you've got to get them all to even experience this. And yet they still come with a cardigan. Most people are upping her for her greed and saying this is bogus. But still, most people are buying this shit. I think I'm waiting for my partner to come knocking at the door when she gets home going, hello, yes, I'd like 15 Taylor Swift albums. And I'll go fuck yourself, you're paying for that. That's egregious. That's worse than anything EA or Xbox or PlayStation. Fuck, man, that's worse than whatever Nintendo has done. That's how when you're greedier than Nintendo, you need to look in a mirror and go, But some Swifties will still sit there and just find, yeah, but, like, come on. The Queen needs it. She does not. And if the album didn't awaken the Swifties, it was this. This awoken a few of them. Oh, sister, no. So all in all, Taylor Swift is a greedy whore that just wants your money. Everyone says the mining magnates are greedy. Fuck me, step aside. She'll be at that meeting next door. They'll be sitting there, well, we didn't pay taxes in Australia for our mine sites. Yeah? Taylor Swift will be sitting there going, I sold 5 different albums, each containing a different song in them. And they weren't even good. And they lapped it up. They'll look at her like she's greedy. That's the tops. Welcome, like and subscribe, and check out my shit below. And I hope the Swifties don't get me for this one.